For the toast. So I'm going to say just a couple things. I'm going to make it quick. I've known Erin and Tavis for a while. Erin, I'm going to let somebody else say something too. I'm going to give somebody an opportunity. We don't want to make this too long. But Erin, I met you through your brother, and I'm happy I did. You're a wonderful person. I'm very happy for you. It's a great, exciting day. Tavis, same with you. I met you same time Erin met you, basically, maybe a little after, maybe a little bit, but pretty close to. And you're a wonderful guy. I couldn't be more happy for her to meet somebody like you, for you guys to be together, and I'm happy that I can be a part of your life. I'm happy everybody here can be a part of your life. And that's it. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'm going to keep it at that. Does anybody else want to say something? We got to limit this to just a couple people. It's going to be first come, first serve, just like one or two people. Anybody else want to say anything?
Over there, over there.
Come on up.
People don't know me. My name is David Lloyd. I'm the father. Erin, my wife. Actually, we put together a very short toast, but for it to make any sense, unfortunately, I have to build a little background on this. I want to draw upon a little cultural history. I'm a historian by training, and I also want to draw upon a couple of very famous predecessors of all of us. Mark Twain, I'm sure you all heard of Mark Twain, right? And Winston Churchill, one of my most favorite all personalities. And then I want to draw a little on the Peace Corps experience that Mary and I had, ironically, about 50 years ago, even today. Mark Twain once said, and I think all of you know he's probably America's greatest humorist, also all-around social sage and wit. He once said that the two most important days in anyone's life are the day you're born and the day you figure out why. The why is the really tricky part, right? And I think if we look to history and nature, I think one of the things it would suggest to us is that two people bonded deeply together, head, heart, soul, and they stand a much better chance of figuring out the why. And I think Erin and Tavis have all the ingredients of being able to figure that out in their life. I think one of the other things that history teaches us is that through all the generations that we know and all the myriad cultures that have been created by the ingenuity of human beings, a relationship between two people, mostly men and women, but that is changing as we all know, is perhaps the best chance that we have for what I would call sustained happiness. Marriage is that institution that allows us to reach the highest levels of passion and compassion. It also enables us to develop the confidence and the courage to meet life's most formidable challenges. It also, I think, enables us to try to achieve that precarious balance between hubris and humility. And as my grandmother used to tell me, it also is perhaps the institution that helps you avoid or maybe mitigate the many miseries of life. Winston Churchill, perhaps my most famous historical personality, as you all may know, led Britain through what has been come to known as his finest hour and Britain's finest hour. However, Winston Churchill, people might not know, when he was talking to his biographer late in life, the biographer asked him, what was your most personal finest hour in your life? He didn't hesitate, and he said, when I convinced my wife to marry me. Now you think about that a little bit. But there's more wisdom and honesty in that statement than I've heard from most men throughout my life. In fact, most men, I think, would say at their wedding in particular that they know their wife is better than them. What they don't realize until much later on in life is how much better and how much better their wife makes them over their lifetime. We're catching up though. Men, I think, are beginning to recognize that, especially from a little prodding from women and wives in particular. So, here's the toast that Mary and I actually put together. Erin and Tavis, 50 years from now, we hope that you will look back upon this as the finest hour, the key to opening up the wider life, and here's the Peace Corps part. Anybody know the motto of the Peace Corps? The toughest job you will ever love. And we hope that you will continue to love, love, and love.
I know we want to keep things moving. Thank you for that, by the way, David. I appreciate that. So everybody, please stay seated. We're going to take your orders. Everybody know we do have to do the toast, right? Everybody grab your champagne glass. I don't have one. So, let's pretend. Grab your champagne glass. That's good. Thank you. Who did I take?
I don't want to break your glass.
Thanks, Carl. Cheers, everybody. See you right there. Awesome celebration. And everybody, please stay seated. We're going to take your orders right now. Any requests at all, feel free to let me know.
It is. I met Erin back when we were about 14 years old. We did everything together, from school dances to having prom dates together that we'd love to forget. But there are some things that stand out more than others. The one that stands out to me the most was just a year ago, a little over a year ago. I had to go to a 3-day test at a hospital. Erin volunteered to take me there. She kept me happy while we were there, and we had a great time just talking about memories we shared together. She even slept in the room on a chair beside my bed. That really showed me her true heart and just how amazing she is. I was so happy for her when she told me she met such a kind man. And I hope he knows just how special she is inside and out. I wish you together endless years of love and happiness.
Hey, Linda, come on up.
Wait, what am I doing?
Surprise. He told me you had this whole thing planned out.
My name is Linda. I kind of prepared for this, and then I didn't, and then I did. I just want to say something about the couple. So I've only known both of them for about 4 years now, and like most people, we know each other thanks to Ray, the DJ. So it's only been 4 years, but we've had a lot of experiences together. So we've rappelled down the caverns in the Yucatan, Mexico, right? That was crazy, like a year ago. We've gone some crazy. We've gotten to some TV shows together. So we're really into Game of Thrones. And collectively, we've kept several local liquor stores in business. Seriously. So these stories highlight the adventurous spirit of Tavis and Erin. They're a fun couple, and they're very relieved, I'm sure, to to know that I am not going to tell any other details. You are welcome. So I want you guys to, I hope you guys love me for not telling you guys the details. And I hope you'll love each other for the rest of your lives. So cheers to all your
Thanks, Linda. All right, before it gets too late, I recommend that if you are thinking about doing shots, you do it earlier rather than later.
Everyone, thank you so much for being here. It means a lot. Aww, for all of us to share this thing with us. It was beautiful. It was more than ever imagined. It's because of all of you. So thank you. Ray, Linda, and Sarah, I love you both. I love all of you. Ray. I met Ray through Brian. Brian was a very kindred spirit. And he helped make so many connections. Including you. You're one of my favorite people. And this table, right over here, I wouldn't know any of these people. Well, most of them.
We forgive you.
If it weren't for Ryan, Carmela,
Louder.
Dave and Mary. Honey. You're being so much.
Yeah, don't let her.
Mr. and Mrs. David and Mary Lloyd. This man right here is the most generous, kind-hearted person I've ever known.
I agree.
He goes out of his way to help people in need with anything. It could be anything. It could be car trouble. It could be I need my roof swept off or my skylight washed. He was up on the rooftop of Corey and Linda's house washing their skylight during his bachelor party because it was dirty.
What do you want to do?
You're next. You're next.
What do you do every day?
I have never known anyone so loyal and supportive. Thank you. Thank you for raising my husband. He would not be in my life today if it weren't for the two of you. That's it, I'm done.
At a party, and I found myself standing at his door, telling him my story, and he said, "You need a roommate? You can move in with me. You can live with me." And I moved in there, and we had a frog. It was my frog. It wasn't supposed to happen at the college, but we had a frog. It was it ate live mice, And anyway, I don't want to get into the detail of that, but at about 2 o'clock in the morning every night it would go, it would wake us up. But my point behind this story is what Brian did for me that day, what Erin's brother did for me that day, invited me into that room with open arms. That's the kind of people that Erin and her family are. So, again, I'm happy for you both. I'm done. All right, everybody, get those cameras out once again. Make sure you document this moment. It's never gonna happen again. Look at that, look at that. I saw you guys, you were rehearsing that last week. All right, so here's the big question. Is Erin gonna be nice or is she gonna be naughty? Is she gonna be nice? Give me a noise if she's gonna be nice. What about naughty? Uh-oh. I don't know, Tavis. She was nice, see that? Hey guys, put your hands together. See, he was nice to her, and it all worked out. Despite what you guys wanted. I know what you wanted.